Justin, when you look at Georgia's defense, I guess what do you see from them?
They're big and they're athletic. They run well and they move well. They start quite a few true freshmen, and also some sophomores, so they're young, but they don't play like they're young. They play like an experienced group, and they fly around the football field.
Well, what have you seen from LSU, Clemson, that they've done to be able to put up some yards and some points on them?
Just grind through the game. They never gave up when things went bad. I know both teams had setbacks, and I mean, there's holes there, but you got to find them and you got to execute when opportunities are presented. And both those teams did a great job.
Justin, what do you guys need to do better when you guys get a turnover and are inside the 30 and have a chance to score points? What do you guys need to do?
Our focus just has to be that much higher to focus and lock in and put the ball in the end zone. I know we've come away with a few field goals that we should have had touchdowns on. So just focusing in and really concentrating on what we need to do.
Can you put a finger on why you guys maybe haven't been able to convert them? Is it something different every time? Is it just coming down to execution?
I think a lot of it comes down to execution and that consistency that I've talked about, and I know James talked about, just being consistent throughout the whole thing.
Has it become a point of emphasis the last couple of weeks? It's really the last two games you guys have had some turnovers and haven't really taken advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, each and every day we try to be as consistent as we can be, as locked in as we can be, working on the game plan and perfecting our duties at each and every position.
Justin, what did you see different first half and second half when you watched the tape from South Alabama?
We hit a little groove late in the first quarter and the second quarter. I think everybody saw that, and then we just had a couple bad plays late in the second quarter and into the third that kind of came back to bite us. So we just got to be able to grind through that, overcome adversity, and we've been faced with it all season in our workouts and situations like that. So just being able to overcome adversity and grind through that.
As a leader, what do you have to do to make sure that you don't allow one bad play to come back to it? What do you do?
You just got to stay positive. Go to each and every group on the offensive unit and just say, hey, let's keep going, keep grinding through it, and positivity and just re-encouraging the guys is a huge thing.
Justin,
As far as making the correct zone read call, can you give me an idea of how much you've improved over the first few games of the season, like day one to now?
I mean, it just comes with a feel for the game. Every defense is giving us a different look, so when there's an opportunity to pull the ball, I've got to take advantage of it because it could be a negative yards play in the backfield.
Would you expect after the game Rajon Neal has, maybe they're a little more focused on him?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've got a very strong running game this year, and opponents are taking a look at it, and it's good to have.
How would you describe your chemistry with Mark Westbrook right now, Justin?
It's good. It's progressing as my chemistry is with all the receivers. I don't think there's one thing that I can point out that's going wrong between me and him. It's just getting more familiar with each other.
Justin, is there a lot of difference in going against a 3-4 defense versus a 4-3 from a quarterback standpoint? Is it majorly different for you?
Not a whole lot. A lot of it is knowing when you're hot in different protections, knowing where the offensive line is going. That's the biggest change from a quarterback standpoint. You see a lot of 4-3, 3-4 isn't as common, so just knowing where the offensive line is going to slide to, who they're picking up in different situations.
What about for the receivers, particularly in the slot? Not much difference?
I think I don't think there's a whole lot of difference. You may get more nickel guys out on them, and that's the majority of what we've seen so far, so I don't think there's a big difference.
Justin, on your offensive line, I think you've only been sacked twice maybe. What do you feel like they're doing well to protect you so far?
They've seen every look that they're getting into games week in and week out in practice, so I think Coach Mo's done a great job of preparing them for what they're going to see, and they take what he's given them and run with it. So they've been able to transition from practice into the game very well. So that's helped us drastically.
Do most of your pass plays have a designed target, or can you come to line of scrimmage and look at, say you want to pick on number 4 at cornerback, can you know you're going that way with the football, or do you have an assignment where you're supposed to go with it on pass plays?
It's different with every concept we have. Sometimes it's based on matchup. from what the defense has given us. Others, it's a progression read where we're looking here to here to here. Others, it's, oh, we're getting cover 2, we're going to this side of the field. So it varies depending on our concepts.
Justin, some of the receivers have struggled getting open this season. How's that affected your game, and what are you guys doing to overcome that?
It hasn't affected me too much. I've still got to put the ball on the money when the opportunity is presented. And we work on it each and every day with routes on the air, one-on-ones versus our defense, and then team situations. So it's just a work in progress right now.